Okay guys, welcome back to the Century Arms booth. That's booth number 11962 if you're here at SHOT Show 2020 here in Vegas. We've got our next guest on. It's Adam with Weber Tactical. Adam, tell us a little bit about your products. We've got some Kydex holsters here. Tell us what we're looking at.
So we're looking at a patent pending. We just released this year. It's our first run into the CCW world. One of the things we wanted to do was put a multi-function holster out that's 3-in-1. So inside the waistband, strong side, appendix, and then you remove the mod wing, remove the inside the waistband clip, and you add an outer shell. So as you can see it, this outer shell now attaches, so 2 screws. Okay. So the biggest issue that we found in the market share was it takes a rocket science degree to assemble a holster. Yeah. I wanted something fast and something simple. Sometimes you never know. You might be outside the waistband carrying, and you might say, oh, I need to go a little bit more concealment. Maybe you're law enforcement, you're working plain clothes, you need to switch things up. The same 2 screws get you inside the waistband or outside the waistband. There's nothing to lose, there's nothing to take away. So a really awesome feature. The other feature is that most outside the waistband holsters, when you look through the back, you lose a 1/2 inch. So an outside the waistband holster, a lot of people complain because it flips back and forth, right? So what we did is by pulling from the outside and utilizing in the design, we pull from the outside, and now you're not losing that 1/2 inch, you're getting that concealment. So it offers bigger guys the option of not wearing inside the waistband, but still getting a solid concealment holster. So a couple of other features, obviously comes with a mod wing with 2 adjustments. So this is like the 5/8 deep concealment, comes with the 3/8. You just pop the screw off and you can adjust that. And then we're using a discrete carry clip. This is the biggest thing that we really want to talk about when it comes to this holster, other than it being 3-in-1 and multi-function.
And I'm just going to have you kind of...
Oh yeah, sorry. So it's a steel clip. It's not going to pull off. It's not going to break like the plastic foamy clips, a lot of your budget holsters, if you will. So the other thing is it has an anti-rotation tab in here. So it's going to catch your belt. So like, let's say that you're a lady and you're not wearing a belt or you have pants, slacks. Now I'm not saying that under force of adrenaline when you have to draw it's not going to rip, but it's not coming off. You're not going to draw your gun and come off with the holster. So really gives ladies, gives gentlemen a lot of options. You can go deep tuck concealment. You can go up high cant adjustment. The name of the game is solid clips that aren't going to break and fall off if you're in a fight. There's a big misconception that because I have a CCW, if I get into any kind of an altercation, I'm just going to shoot somebody. You may have to fight somebody and not have a reason to kill them. Right. A lot of people don't think about that. You need to be able to fight with your gun. If your gun goes flying, well, there's a problem. Yeah. That's a bad thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So this anti-rotation tab is a really big thing, and the metal tab as well as the mod wing. And you get 3 holsters in one. Retail is $79.95. So if you were to go buy an appendix, a strong side, and an outside the waistband holster from a reputable company, you're going to spend $200.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to bring something to the market share that was affordable and gives you lots of options.
One of the things I want to comment on this, and it's a big pet peeve of mine on a lot of the Kydex holsters that you guys seem to have fixed on here, is the type of belt clip here. My biggest complaint is, and I'm talking about some of the high-dollar Kydex manufacturers out there, the plastic clip they put on there. I live in South Louisiana. Between body heat and just use over time and heat in general, those clips start to fade. They drift on you. And I've literally drawn my gun to go to the restroom or whatever, and my whole holster comes with the gun.
Yep.
That's not what
Well, that's
I mean, in a low-stress situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, imagine you had to defend your family or your child or something, and you go to grab, and now you've got your holster with you. I mean, now it's a whole process to get out of that,
And the thing is, most guys are probably not holstering and reholstering during the day, so they may not notice that over time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because they're taking the whole thing off every morning and every night, whenever they put it on and take it off. So they probably don't notice that. So
Correct.
I pointed out in some of my videos because it's scary to me to think that most of us probably have that issue, don't realize that we have that issue. And I don't know if you can see that on there, Ava's camera too, but it's a metal clip on there, right there, instead of the Kydex one that screws into the holster itself. That's a big deal to me, and it feels like it's got some pretty good tension in it too.
It does. It is a, speaking to being from Louisiana, I'm from Missouri where it's humid as hell during the summer.
All right.
It's also got a coating, discrete carry does a coating that will not rust. It's not going to damage your clothing. They stand behind that 100%.
Okay.
And the other thing is, some people are a fan of having 2 clips. Now, this holster sells at retail with 1, but if you want to add, we have a spacer and adjuster. Put 2 of those clips on. You can add that as you go.
I follow you.
You know, so if you're into that, you know, concealed carry and you got to have the 2 clips, it accommodates it.
Yeah.
I
Very
like
nice.
this too because you don't have to wear a belt. I hate wearing belts. But anytime I have a holster and I'm not wearing a belt, everybody's like, "Where's your belt?"
And you can wear them with your jammies too if you need
Yep.
to.
My yoga pants, the
Yoga
tactical
pants.
yoga pants.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So are you guys, do you have a booth? Are you here at
We
the
do
show?
not have a booth at SHOT Show.
So if somebody's here and wants to see your product, how do they do that?
Hit us up on Facebook or Instagram. DM us. We're happy to show it off.
Is that at Weber Tactical? Is that how they get in
Yes,
touch
sir.
with you?
At
Okay.
Weber Tactical, or they can hit us on Facebook at both from Weber Tactical. We are taking dealers, commercial dealers this
Okay.
week. We're signing up. It's one of the reasons we don't have a booth. We've got a lot of meetings
I follow
and a
you.
lot of people to work with. So.
Yeah. So anybody that's watching live out there, where can they go to get this online? Can they order this online at a website?
Yes, they can. WeberTactical.com.
Okay, very good.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes,
Adam,
sir.
thanks for joining us.
Thank
man.
you.
It was
Appreciate
good to
it.
see you. Not a
Thank
problem.
you.
Thanks. That's good.